the architect of shadows. The streets are an endless masquerade, shadows cast by a dim light where most dance in circles. I learned early that power doesn't glitter. It absorbs. It moves quietly, subtly, like the roots of a tree deep beneath the surface, feeding on the soil of influence while its branches are hidden from the reach of storms. I don't wear my strength like armor. I wear it like skin. I am the architect, the unseen hand, the man who shapes the streets without letting their grime cling to him. Others are drawn by the dazzle, the illusion of quick wealth and hollow respect. The streets call them like sirens, promising everything and delivering ruin. They get drunk on the surface shine, not seeing the teeth beneath. But I don't want the spotlight. It's a fool's snare, a moth's flame. True power is found in the quiet mastery of moments, in the unflinching patience to sculpt the narrative from behind the curtain. Chapter 1. The Veil of Legitimacy. To the world, I'm simply a businessman, a man of no particular note. My facade is unremarkable, my name hidden in plain sight. I run legitimate enterprises, the kind that don't spark curiosity, the kind that invite no questions. A quiet existence, the necessary camouflage in a world that devours anything that shines too bright. I play the part of a man of modest means, but that's only the outer layer. In reality, I am the marionette master, the spine behind every movement. My reach is vast, yet intangible. My commands drift like whispers through alleys and underground corridors, shaping destinies without leaving a trace. My circle is narrow, an inner sanctum forged through iron loyalty and tested trust. Loyalty isn't a currency you can buy. It's a bond you build brick by brick, earned through time and tribulation. Chapter 2. Discipline in Shadows. Discipline is the steel that keeps my world intact. It is the anchor in the storm, the ballast that keeps me unshaken. The streets devour those who move without precision, those who are lured by the easy charms of fleeting pleasures. But for me, there is no thrill in indulgence. I find satisfaction in control, in the restraint that allows me to remain untouched by the dirt others drown in. I keep the streets at arm's length, bending them to my will while staying beyond their grasp. Like an architect, I design the flow of power, channeling it without allowing it to consume me. Each decision, each risk, is measured with the cold clarity of a surgeon's knife. I am not tempted by the chaos because I see it for what it is, a snare, a trap for the undisciplined. Power is not about indulging whims, but about creating order from the chaos, shaping the game without ever becoming part of it. Chapter 3. A Quiet Legacy. My world isn't built on noise or spectacle. It's built on foundations that run deep, rooted in family and loyalty. My family is my fortress, my true north. In a world where alliances shift like sand, they are the bedrock of my existence. Every move I make, every decision, is calculated not just for myself, but for those I care for. They keep me grounded, reminding me of the purpose behind the power, the reason I navigate this underworld with such care. The streets are littered with fallen kings, those who rose too fast and burned too bright. But I have no interest in the pyre. My legacy will not be found in headlines or gilded rumors. It will live on in the fortress I've built, in the foundation of values that hold strong when everything else crumbles. I do not seek the empty admiration of strangers. I seek permanence, a legacy that runs deep and endures, long after I'm gone. Chapter 4. The Art of Control. I am a man of quiet influence, of invisible threads woven through the fabric of the city. Where others see only territory to be seized, I see a chessboard, each piece precisely where I intend it to be. I don't need to pull the trigger to wield power. I move silently, my influence rippling through the city without leaving a mark. I am the whisper that guides, the invisible tide that shifts the course. This is not a game to be played. It's a craft to be mastered, an art that rewards patience, foresight, and restraint. I am not a conqueror, but a creator, building something that will outlast the fools who burn their lives for hollow pride. I am here not to survive the streets, but to sculpt them, to shape them according to a vision that few can comprehend. The allure of power lies not in its display, but in its quiet command. In the end, I will leave behind no grand tomb, no plaque, no gilded legacy. My monument will be the world I shaped in silence, the lives I touched without ever being seen. Let others chase the fire. I will remain the shadow that endures.